So Christmas is quickly approaching, and if you still have a bit of shopping to do, hopefully today's video will help. So these are my top 20 recommendations for gifts to give this year. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining today. So today is Black Friday. So for a lot of us, that means we have shopping on the mind, and there are a lot of incredible deals to be had. So there are 28 shopping days left before Christmas. And if you're anything like me, which means not as organized and well-planned as I would like to be, then hopefully this video will give you some ideas and inspiration. So I'm looking at stuff that covers a bit of beauty, there's a little bit of home, and then there's a tiny bit of fashion, just a few things that I just couldn't let go by and not include on this list today. So these are my top 20 gifts to give this year. So I have a number of these things sort of spread out in front of me. I have some things on the list here to show, and some of the things I don't. They're just around the house, and we'll put up little pictures here. I will list all of these items down below. We will do them by number, and I'll make sure that those are linked up, plus all of the locations that you can purchase them. So I'm starting off with this nifty new guy that I've been using very recently, and that's this. And this is a makeup eraser. And what that is you open up this little plastic thing, and inside of it is a beauty blender. If you're anything like me and you hate a messy beauty blender that you don't know how to clean, and it doesn't matter, I've tried everything, this little guy pops in here after you've used it, and you stick it in the wash on 30 degrees and off you go. It's pure genius. It's less than 20 bucks. Perfect for the stocking stuffer. Every gal should have one. Okay, the next one is actually makeup. It's the only piece of makeup I have in this entire list. And I had to include it because I just think it's so damn good. And if there's anybody who is a mascara lover in your life, this is the one for them. It is Lancome's Lash Idole. It was a total game changer. I absolutely love it. It's like eyelashes in a bottle. If you're gonna get one piece of makeup for a makeup lover this year, this should be the one. It does no wrong. Okay, a list wouldn't be a list for me if it didn't include a sunscreen. And it sort of seems like an unusual thing to give as a gift, but it really isn't. Because if there's someone in your life that isn't using sunscreen, and this could be you, hopefully this will kind of push you into that territory. It's something that everybody should be using every day, regardless of whether the sun is shining or not, because those rays will even come through windows. This was a recent find this year, and I absolutely love it. It is by Colorescience. It is called the Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield. It's an SPF 50, UVA, UVB. And it has a nice subtle color to it, so it's not overwhelming. It's not going to do anything to the skin, but it means you have no white cast. So this would make a fantastic stocking stuffer. Another great gift is in the body moisturizer space, and this one is by McLeod, and this is just a lovely moisturizer, but it's a body stone, so it's a solid stone like this, and the way that it works is you warm it up in your hand first, and then you rub it onto dry skin, and it delivers serious hydration. I think it's beautiful. I think that the little bamboo piece that you can get that stores it in your bathroom is absolutely gorgeous. And you can choose from a number of different scents. I got one with cocoa butter and vanilla, and it actually smells like chocolate. But I also got a sample set that came with 3 of these different little mini ones. So they come wrapped in this little muslin cloth, and here's what the little one looks like. And I got a set of 3 that I think was about $36. And if you just want to give them a try, but it's such a lovely gift, and they feel really beautiful on the skin. So super excited about those, and they would make a lovely stocking stuffer. So the next on my list is a hand cream. I am completely obsessed with hand creams, and I think they can make a real big difference between a good day and a bad day. And this is my all-time favorite. It is by Aveda. It is their Hand Relief. You can see this one's used up. Generally, my girls get this for me for Christmas. Here's hoping. It is still going to end up under the tree for me this year. And it's by far, hands down, the best one I've ever used. And I'm constantly buying new ones. So this is a great, again, stocking stuffer. It's going to be about $22, I think. And this tube will last forever. And sticking in the hand category, I'm looking at a nail polish. And this one here is by CND, who are the makers of Shellac. And it is their Vinylux range. I have them in quite a few colors. They run about 15 bucks, I do believe. And it's probably the best long wear at home sort of nail polish that's easy to put on and easy to take off. You use it just like a regular nail polish, the way that you wear it. You put the special top coat on, and you'll get about 4 days use out of it, which to me is an absolute blessing. So if you have anyone in your life that likes to do the nails, this is a great system. It's easy to put on, and it's easy to take off. The next item is for the hair lover in your life, and this is a hair turban, and this one is by Aquis. And a standard cotton towel isn't actually good for your hair because it can cause a lot of friction. So this microfiber hair turban is designed to be very gentle on the hair, but it also helps with the drying process to make it dry a little faster. So I use this every day when I get out of the shower. I wrap my hair in it. I wait about 15 minutes, 20 minutes before I take it down, and I find that my hair is a lot drier, and it just helps with the overall condition. The next on my list is something that I actually received as a gift myself, and I love it so much. And these are Cryocicles by Skin Gym. So this is what these guys look like, and you put them in the freezer for about 15, 20 minutes, a half an hour before you use them, and they go frozen. And you use them on different points on your face just to deliver a bit of cool relief. They're great for a hangover, by the way, and I'm absolutely addicted to these. Comes in this nice little kit, says hello beautiful, and it just gives me a little bit of relaxation, and I tend to use those on the weekends when I'm looking for a bit of a pamper day. The next two items are actually in the same category, and there's two different companies that are offering the same kind of product. And what these are medical grade silicone patches. And you put them on various parts of your body, and it helps to bring moisture to the surface of the skin. So it basically is there to help plump your skin and also reduce wrinkles. And I've used a number of the different products by both of these companies. Each of them offers one particular product that I really like. The first one is by Blumbody, and this is their neck pads. And what these are, they're little silicone patches you put around your neck, and you leave them on overnight, or you leave them on for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, and they actually do plump up the skin. Now, it's not necessarily a long-term product. These are not replacements for Botox. So this is what it looks like, and it's adhesive, and you take it off and you just put it around your neck. And it stays in place. Now, it is adhesive and they are reusable, but they do start to lose a bit of that stickiness over time as they're used. But the beauty of this one is this piece here. And what it is, it's got some Velcro tape on it, and you put that around it and you secure it, and that puppy stays in place all night. So I've actually really enjoyed it. I've used them a lot, and I think they're a great way, an inexpensive way to plump up the skin a little bit. And they say that with serious prolonged regular usage that it might in fact have a longer term effect. But I think they're about 25 bucks, and they come 2 to a pack, and with that little thing that goes around and keeps it in place, it works a treat. So in that same space is another one of these patches by a company called Sio, and they did send me these. And the reason that I like these so much is because they are specifically for the hands. And we know that the hands are a place that can really start to show our age, and I haven't seen anybody else doing these. So you put these adhesives on, so you leave these on overnight, and it helps to plump the skin. These are great gifts for someone that has a little bit of wrinkles. They're trying to soften the look of that and doing it without breaking the bank. The next item on my list, while not a sexy product, is just such a good product to give to someone, and that's an electric toothbrush. But they really are better for overall oral hygiene. I've actually gifted them to just about everybody in my family, and this is a great time to invest in one of these electric toothbrushes because they tend to have really good sales in the run up to Christmas. Okay, and the last things that I want to talk about in the beauty space, and this is where we start to get into a real spendy category, and it's an area that I'm really enjoying, and it is LED light therapy masks. I have done a couple of videos now on 60-day reviews of using one for the face and on using one for the neck and chest, and I am in love. I think they work. They are a little spendier. These are in the $300 to $350 category, but I do know there are lots of sales. I would recommend the ones by CurrentBody, and I do know they have a big Black Friday sale with 20% off. I will put those details down below as well. So if you have the money, I do think they're worthwhile, and they've become a regular part of my everyday routine. Okay, the next are looking at sort of the home territory. It's starting off in kind of the alcohol space because I like it. And I'm going to start specifically with Bubbles. And by the way, Bubbles is my nickname because I bubbly personality, but I do enjoy the Prosecco. And one of the things that I've come to love are these, and these are by Corkcicle. They are insulated stemless glasses that are designed to keep your drinks cool. I discovered these when I was out with my brother visiting in California. We were sitting outside by fire, and the bubbles inside this glass stayed ice cold forever. So these are a fabulous gift, a couple of those. They're actually quite pretty. They come in a lot of different finishes, and they also come in different sizes for different things. I have a slightly larger one that works for wine. It also works for gin and tonics. And speaking of gin and tonics, that leads me to my next one. I've become a lover of crystal. So whether I tend to be drinking wine or anything else, I'm actually using the crystal that you either inherited or that I got along the way. I'm no longer saving it for special occasions, but I'm using it on a regular basis. This is a beautiful Waterford crystal glass that I actually received as a birthday gift. This is the Lismore pattern, and it is absolutely stunning. I love this. I think the whole act of just enjoying it and using it on a regular basis. It's heavy, it's weighty, it's not too heavy or too weighty. It's just the right mix, but it just makes the whole experience so much nicer. It's so special. Every time I use it, I think of the person who gave it to me. So it is just a beautiful gift. Waterford crystal. One of the gifts that I really enjoy giving is the gift of monthly subscriptions, and you can get them to kind of anything. I've given a craft gin of the month gift, actually to Mr. Cameraman there. I've also given a hot sauce of the month. You can get cheeses, you can get wine. There are endless options of different things that you can give. And what they're so great for, the why I like them so much, is that you don't quite know what you're getting, and every time is different. And a lot of these services will put together a sort of elaborate packages, and they'll have lots of information and descriptions about the stuff that you're getting, and it's just kind of a nice surprise. So do a quick Google. Depending on where you live, there's loads of these things to choose from. So they generally, you can range anywhere from 20 bucks a month and higher, depending on what you're looking for. But I think it's just a really nice thing to give. Okay, next up is in the sound territory. We are a Sonos household. We have lots of different types of Sonos speakers in the house, and from sound bars to all different sorts of things. I think my favorite at the moment is called the Sonos Move, and it's a portable speaker that still lets out a hell of a punch when it comes to sound. It has a great little handle, so it's easy to pick up and move from room to room, and it also has a charging base, so just by sitting in it, it's recharging, and it's just so handy. So particularly in the summertime when we're going out into the back garden, it's just fantastic for moving it around. It's hooked up to our Spotify, and off we go. It's just such a fantastic piece, and it's great for people who are moving around a lot in the house. The last thing I want to talk about is sort of beauty, but sort of house combined, and it is a silk pillowcase. This was sort of a game changer for me, I have to admit. So I've been using these now for a couple of years, and I originally picked it up. I was hearing a lot of talk about how great this is for your skin, but it also has really good benefits for your hair. It reduces the breakage, and just in general, it is soft, it is kind to the body, and it's just nice. It's quite cooling, I find, as well. So I am all about the silk pillowcase, but beware, because there are a number out there in the market that say they're silk, but they're actually not. If you choose one that's a mulberry silk, you know it's going to be the real thing, and it just makes the sleep experience so much nicer. Okay, I just have 3 things to talk about in sort of fashion clothing territory. And the first is a cashmere scarf. You just can't go wrong with it. They're light, so they're not too heavy, so even in the lighter climates can benefit from it. They are super warm, and they're just so soft and snuggly. And they generally come in about 1 million different colors. So you can never go wrong with cashmere. You just can't. Cashmere, it's just a fantastic fabric, and it's just a bit of luxury. Okay, the next 2 are for your feet. The first is this guy. When I first got this, which was actually for last Christmas, I thought it was the ugliest thing I'd ever seen, but I have grown to love it so much, and I'll tell you why. When you get to be a certain age, and if you're anything like me, you can sort of have these hot flashes, which make slippers in general tricky, because you want something to keep you warm, but then you can't be too warm because you get these hot flashes. It just seems to be really difficult to find the balance. Well, this is the balance, because you have a bit of air conditioning because your foot is open and your toes are open, but the whole rest of your foot is just wrapped in warmth and loveliness. These are my favorite thing. I can't really wear them in the summer because they're actually a little bit too warm, but sort of fall, winter, and early spring, this is all I'm wearing around the house. They are fabulous. So if you have somebody that needs a bit of hot and a bit of cold combined and a hell of a lot of comfort, these are the way to go. Okay, so the next one is also for the foot, and it is my new favorite thing. This guy. This is called the Converse Run Star Hike High Top, and oh my God, I haven't taken this off my feet since I got it. I did get this one at Nordstrom. When I first came across it, I thought they only sold it in white and black, and when I was walking through Nordstrom a few weeks ago, I saw it in the olive green, which is my new favorite color. These are the most comfortable shoe I have ever owned, and I didn't think you could top a flip-flop, because my fit-flops I wear religiously. This is actually even more comfortable. Ordinarily, Converse aren't great. I do have them, I do wear them, but they're not comfortable, and they're not great for your foot. This puppy is great for your foot. I'm in love, and if you have any Converse lovers in the house or in your family or the neighbors or whatever, go buy these. And I saw on the Nordstrom site, they have about a bazillion different styles, and I didn't know that until today. So there may be another one added to my Christmas list soon. I'll let you know. So that is a roundup of the 20 items that I think would be wonderful gifts to give to your loved ones this year, or good ones to buy for yourself because, you know, we all need presents too. I do have 2 items on my wish list because there's always, well, it's actually longer than that, but I'm only going to share 2 of them with you. The first, well, is completely unnecessary, but something that I really want is a skincare fridge. I want a fridge that I can keep here because I like the cooling effects of putting my skincare on my face. So whether it's masks or even moisturizers, it's totally unnecessary, by the way. It is just a luxury product that you do because you want to. I don't think there are actually any benefits to keeping your skincare cold, except maybe vitamin C. It could prolong it, I don't know. But this is purely a luxury piece that I want, and that's all there is to it. And the second thing is in the device category. I've been using and experimenting with a lot of devices, anti-aging devices in particular, and that is the Zip nanocurrent device, and this is offered by CurrentBody. So this is all about helping to tone the muscles in our face, and it's actually hooked up to an app, and I think it's got all these interesting programs that you can use with it. And anyway, that's on the list. We'll see if that makes it in next year, and perhaps there will be a video about that coming soon. So that's it. That's the total roundup, guys. I hope you had some interesting ideas here. If you have any other gift ideas, let me know what they are, because sure, I've got lots of shopping to do as well. So put those down below and let me know if you're more organized than I am, because gosh, you know, not a whole lot of days left to do the Christmas shopping, so I better get my act together. So anyway, I guess officially the Christmas holiday season has begun. I'm so excited. I love this time of year. So if you like the look at this video, I do hope you'll subscribe to my channel and hit that like button, and also hit the notification bell so you know every time a new video is uploaded, which happens every week. So thank you so much again for joining today, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye. I don't know why I just did that. What's with the horse clicky thing? I don't know why I just did that. Okay.